A few trillionaires. I'm DeMarco. We back with another banger, man. This is a Shiba Inu update. And this one, we'll be covering a few things, the daily discussion. Also, we'll be talking about the Bitcoin crash and also the Robinhood listing. I'll be giving y'all an update on that. But we just did our first giveaway, a part of the $1,000 giveaway. I just did that on the last video. So if y'all haven't seen that, go check that out. Shout out to the winner from that video, Krishna, I believe. She basically was on top of every video. Every video that I dropped the code word in, she had every single code word. It was also three other people, or two other people that had each code word. So I basically did a drawing, and that's who won. So make sure y'all be listening out for those code words in the video. We'll be picking the winner each and every Friday. So let's see what else we got. We got the book of the day by Rich Dad. Y'all know Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. This book is called Retire Young, Retire Rich. How to Get Rich Quickly and Stay Rich Forever. I'll be trying to put y'all up on some, some fire reads. Also, my book is in the description section right now. Make sure you check that out. If you are a beginner investor and you want to, have a solid foundation, check that book out. So let's get straight into this one, man. We got to do the daily discussion, just going to the daily topics that are on the Reddit page. For y'all that don't know, this is the official Reddit page, Shib Army. So this is where you can basically come and see a lot of new things, that drop, or a lot of basically the discussion that's going on with the project. So here we'll just come in and see this person bought 100K on Shiba. 100K. Y'all gotta, people ain't crazy. If a person got 100K and they, buying the dip with that much, they know something. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta, connect the dots. That's what I try to tell y'all. I'm a Fortune 500 marketer. I try to get y'all to look at this from a different perspective, because trust me, the game is changed right now. For y'all that don't know, for y'all that are, it just have only been in the crypto space and aren't used to the stock market, it's heavily manipulated. And right now, those same stock market players are coming into the crypto space. I try to tell y'all to think like marketers. You think these billion-dollar companies or funds or institutions are seeing all these new millionaires being made and they don't want none of the action? Never. That's not how they work. If they see money being made, they don't care what it is. They coming. You know what I'm saying? They smell blood in the water like sharks. So what they do is they come in, they shake the market up. And it's honestly because I've had enough time in the markets now to see all this unfold before. So now it's just funny to me. When I first got in, they was getting me too, so I'm just trying to basically share this information with y'all. Remember, this is not financial advice, but I'm going to share a couple things with y'all, a way of mentality. Investing in these markets is not just technical analysis, fundamental analysis. It's also mentality. It's also being able to look at the sentiment of the overall market. It's a lot. It's a lot, but let's break this down. So, Bitcoin has stabilized at this is crazy. Bitcoin has stabilized at almost exactly $14 a coin. I'm tired of waiting for a jump, so I'm taking the loss and getting my cash back. This was July 15th in 2011. Thomas Randolph, sick with it. He had Bitcoin at $14 a coin, y'all. Imagine that. Bitcoin hit a high of 64,000. Hold on. I got to pull my calculator out. Got to pull the calci out. I got to do the math on this one. Let's just say he put in $100 at $14. He would have ended up with 7 Bitcoins. At the high, he would have had $457,000 off of a $100 investment. Y'all gotta let these investments do what they do. You cannot expect to become an overnight millionaire. I'm trying to just be realistic with y'all. I know a lot of people want to just hear it's going up, it's going up, it's going up. We not going down, but that's just not real. That's not being realistic, So, but think about it. That's why I always try to tell y'all to invest an amount that you would not mind losing, because then you won't be clocking it every day where you're ready to take it out every moment just because it's down, 50%. Think about it. If he would have threw that $100 in there, let's say at that time $100 wouldn't have been that much to him, or let's say even half of that. Even if we say $50, we could divide that by 2. He would have still had almost $250,000 off of $50. We could divide that by 2. Off a $25 investment, he would have had over $100,000, $114,000 if he would have put $25 in. So that's why I try to tell y'all don't try to have to hit a home run every time. Throw something in that you don't mind losing. When I'm getting into a lot of these new cryptos, I'm not putting in a reckless amount. I literally put in something I do not mind losing, because that way, if it goes down, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, oh man, I gotta take this out, because then that's what that. I try to tell y'all my story with Dogecoin. I was up. I had enough Dogecoin to, at a high, I would have been up $130,000, but I sold it for a $2,000 profit because the price started to drop. I was almost at $3,000 in Dogecoin profit. The price started to go down. It was a little mini pool correction that was happening. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take my $2,000 off the table. I'm gonna buy the dip later. I missed the dip. Price shot back up. Ended up going to new all-time highs. That same amount I would have got me 130,000. Now I'm back in, of course, but I missed my run up because I basically, it's like planting a seed and then digging the seed up before you let the seed start sprouting. It's like you plant a seed, but you're trying to check on it every day to see that it start growing. So you dig it up each day. If you dig up that seed every day and you never let it just do what it has to do, it ain't gonna go nowhere. That's basically what a lot of y'all are doing, and y'all doing it to yourselves. So just relax, But Salty Hands right now buys the price high, sells it at a low price. Shiba coin is a scam. So they just basically mocking the people who basically bought it at the top, and then they sell it when it goes low because the price is running low. And then they jump out and call it a scam. I try to tell y'all that. A lot of y'all ask me, hey, should I buy this coin right now? I always tell y'all, I'm not buying it at the high. That's called chasing. Yeah, true. You could end up buying it right there at the high and the price continues to move on, but that's unlikely. That happens maybe 2 out of 10 times. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather be on that 8 out of 10 times side where I wait for the pullback or the correction. And if you miss it, hey, you end up missing it. There'll always be another pullback. Then just buy it on the next dip. That's all it is. So how Shiba Inu works, it's okay. Just hodl and buy more. So basically the whole house on fire, everything going bad. And then 4 years later, Lamborghinis, bags of money. Let's give it a chance, y'all. How many times have y'all, had money you left in the bank for a year, or, whatever money you just had, that you blew, that you could have, a little $50 you could have left and let it do something for a year. Take one of those $50 and let it do something for a year. I like to say it like this. Look at it. This is not financial advice, remember, but look at it as if you had an extra pet. Let's say it was a goldfish or a dog or a cat, and you had to buy them the pet cat food every week or month or whatever. Like you bought a bag of cat food that lasted for a month. How much would that bag of cat food cost you? Maybe $20. How much would a bag of litter cost you? Maybe $10. So what's that, about $30 a month? You know what I'm saying? So treat it like that. So if that's all you can afford, throw $30 of money in. Treat it like you got a little extra pet. You don't got to try to knock a home run out the park, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. A lot of people say, somebody just messaged me and was saying they don't have enough money. They don't have enough money to invest. I'm like, do you make any money? Like, yeah, I make money, but just I don't be having enough to put in. I'm like, how much do you think you got to put in? You could be putting, $5 here, or save $5. Wait till you can save another $5, put it with that. Now you got 10, save another one. Now you got 15. Now throw that in something. You know what I'm saying? Make it work. So this is something that's crazy. Etoro's CEO says the app added Dogecoin because of its large and loud fan base. And he noted that the Shiba Inu community is similarly passionate. Notes the Shiba Inu coin similarly, I can't ever say this word, similarly passionate following. But basically, he basically said, they don't speak on which coins that they gonna add, but he said the Shiba Inu community definitely reminds him of the Dogecoin community. So that's a very good sign. So this is the way, I'm loud, link, nice. So basically just a real good sign that it's coming. Trust me. These CEOs, when they speaking like that, they not ignoring it. And trust me, Robinhood is hearing this. Robinhood is taking note of this. So I wanted to show y'all this also. This is a funny one. Me spending 20 at the grocery store, me spending 2,000 on crypto. Hey, I swear I'm like this in regular life. If it comes to spending, $400 or $500, I'll be like, if it's stocks or crypto or an option, it's nothing. That's like $50 to me. It's crazy the way I think of it, because it's an investment. It's a, an opportunity to make more money. But look at this right here. This is a perfect example of what I was just saying. Don't dig up seeds you planted. So this is sometimes how it can appear. The person, it looked like they gains is just going crazy, but really you got the real gains. So don't get tricked out your spot, man. I'm gonna break this Bitcoin chart down for y'all just a tad bit, just to try to show y'all where I think we going with Bitcoin. But man, they trying to okie doke us, y'all. They trying to hit us with the okie doke. So she will reign supreme this year. Mark my words, Sharpie. So this person got 1,000 in there. Okay, so now let's check out these updated petitions. So as we can see, this one was just at about 73,000, almost at that 75,000 mark. Now this is big right here. It says when this petition hits 75,000 signatures, it will be one of the largest signed petitions on change.org. So that's going to be extra dope. I'm not sure why it's not saying it right now. It was just saying it a moment ago. It might have said it when I first clicked on it, but I just refreshed it, so I'm not sure. Or still could be loading. But that's going to be pretty dope. So once this hits 75,000, man, trust me. And really at 100,000, they might just add it. I did a video breaking down exactly when I expect Robinhood to add it. I told you I believe so at the end of the summer. Because remember, we looked at in that video breakdown I showed y'all what times they were adding other coins, and it was always in that end of June, July time period. Every time it was end of June, in July. So, history repeats itself. You got to connect the dots sometimes. We may be wrong about that, but we just try to make, informed. Basically, we try to take data and make informed decisions based on that information that we got available to us. That's all we can do. So that's one thing. So another update on this one. So we got the Shiba Inu listing on Etoro. Shout out to everybody that's been coming to sign this. Make sure y'all come get this one signed. This is just come to change.org, type in Shiba Inu and just Etoro, and it'll bring you straight to you just click on it and you'll get to this one. So let's get this to 200 signatures. If y'all part of the Shib army, you know what I'm saying? Get that signed up. Also, we got this one here, list Shiba Inu cryptocurrency as a tradable asset on Coinbase. 15,000 signatures, almost to 25,000. So let's get this up, y'all. And then we got this one for Alibaba to start accepting Shiba Inu coins for payment. So that would be crazy. But we know with the China ban, that might be a little bit far stretched. But it would still be nice, though. So let's check this. First, let's go look at the crypto market first and see where we at. But y'all can see Bitcoin is down 7%. They running him to the ground, y'all. They shaking everybody out. It's called shaking the weak hands loose, and the rest of the altcoin market about to feel it too. So don't even panic. Don't panic. So look, we right here at Shiba Inu. We are down 6% for the day. I told y'all in my last video, I believe worst case scenario, we will end up going to losing around 50% of the value where we are at right here, this last area of previous resistance. So at that 0.00003211 level, somewhere around there, it might be they might catch it a little bit before there, but that's the worst case scenario that I could see. And that's just a little technical analysis. And, right now, technicals don't really, work too well right now. But we could see a few things happening for y'all that are worried and wondering, like, why is this happening? They are manipulating the market. They are. It's definitely true. I told y'all this in the last videos. They do this to the stock market. They just did this with the GameStop frenzy. One of my students, about that. One of my students, I'll be bringing him on. He made $20,000 in one day. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that story. Also, I'll be bringing on one of the subscribers, Brandon. He made $20,000 his first week in crypto. So that's going to be dope to share that story with y'all as well. But one of my students was up 32,000 after making 20,000. He was doing a trade and they froze the market on him. They get down dirty like that. They did the same thing to me too. I jumped in on that one too, but I was in late. But it's crazy though. But I already have this, knowledge, knowing that they get down like that. So that's why you never want to put in more than you're willing to lose, and also you don't want to over leverage yourself. So let's say, let's say you got $1,000, right, that you're willing to risk. You don't have to invest it all at one time. Break it up. Buy the dip several times. Like, it dips down right here. Like, let's say you seen it coming down. Buy this dip. It shoots back up. You're like, okay, cool. It falls down. Buy this dip. It has this little spike up. Comes back down. Buy this dip. Because you know what? Once it comes back around over this point, you're gonna be extra green. You don't realize it, but you just averaged down. You just gave yourself the best buying position. So that's what you want to keep in mind. But let me show you this chart with Bitcoin, why I think that we still going down further, potentially. And it's not that I wanted to. It's just that it's realistic. Just being realistic. That's all. So if we look at this chart, right, take a look at this. Try to keep it simple as possible. But basically, this kind of mirrors this. If we make a line down the middle right here, you see how, look at what this side did. Boom, 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 boom. This side pretty much doing the same thing. Boom, 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 boom. And you see we got this pull down to right here. What happened? We had a little push up right here, and then we had a pull back, and then we got a nice little push up right here to this side though, but I'm doing it over here. But we'll get this push up right here. I think they'll give us a nice little run up, boom, to about right here, and I think we going back down. I think they want to see this around here, around this 20,000 range, because we already flirting with this area here with this last support, so they already violated this. So where's the next one? It's right here at this 23,000 range about, and that's not exactly, I'm just, just rough 23, 24 area, but that's going to be crazy. So if that happens, remember I told y'all Bitcoin is the OG. It leads the rest of the crypto market. If Bitcoin is bleeding, the other cryptos are going to bleed. You know what I'm saying? So don't panic, just understand that's a part of it. And look what they doing right now too. Like they took a lot of people money. So let me give y'all a little breakdown on this, right? So what happens is, a lot of people just made ridiculous gains. A lot of new people just became millionaires and stuff like that. And what that did was attracted a lot of new retail investors into the market. So these new retail investors, they have no idea what they're doing when it comes to trading. All they're doing is throwing money in. So what the institutions are doing, or the smart money is doing, the market makers, they are basically manipulating the market based on fear and emotion. By causing, basically, in the simplest terms I could break it down, they make the price run up and make everything seem like it's all good, like times are great, so that you jump in, and the next person jumps in, next person jumps in, next person. They all keep buying in, running the price up, and then what they do is they pull the rug, they dump it on everybody. So now you holding, they call it bag holding. So now you holding token shares, whatever, if it's crypto, if it's stocks, you're holding the asset at this price that you bought it at, but now the price is lower than where you bought it at. So now you're hurting now, you're bleeding off of it. You're in the red. So that's what they're trying to do. That's how they take everybody's money. They hype it up, they get everybody to pour all this new money in, and then they come take it from everybody. So if you watch this chart, y'all got to think of it like it's the okie doke. So you got to think with the mindset of these are actual people who trying to take our money. When we see this chart, these are real traders and real institutions buying and selling, so we can look at this and go like, when we see this clear run up right here, all this green like this, what, to a new trader, that would look like, damn, this is a beautiful time to get in. I should be in on this. And, they jumped in and bought in all the way right here at the top. But what happened right after the top? A pullback. Remember, I tell y'all, every time after a new all-time high, there'll be a pullback. But new traders don't know that. So they ain't even paying attention to that. They just jump in and, they just buy it. So now they pull the price back all the way down to here. Now, what did they do? They just killed all these people that jumped in right here. They just basically just held them underwater, made a lot of people panic sell. A lot of people sold for a loss. And what do? They come step in and they buy up the tokens or the coin at this cheaper price. This is the whole goal. They want to buy it low, convince everybody else to jump in behind them, run up the price, sell it high, run the price down, and buy it low again. That's what they're doing to us. So look, they ran it up, sold it. They came back and bought it up here, ran it up again, let everybody run in, dumped it on everybody, burnt them, ran it up again, burnt them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to pay attention to this. This is all they doing. So you just got to, have that psychology of knowing. Think about it. Most people don't buy when they see it's, if you shouldn't be buying when it's basically, I mean, I got to be careful saying that because y'all will take that. Some people will take it too far, but like this, look at this. Just generally speaking, if we looked at this chart like this, if we wanted to have a better position entry, it would be better to buy it in the red when it's down here, when it's on discount, when it's on sale. Y'all see it down, and be like, oh, it's going down, I don't want to buy it. But then y'all want to buy it when it's up 100%. It don't make sense. Buy it when it's down on discount, when it's down 40-50%, because then once it has a 50, or once it returns to normal, you just made 50% on your money. Or if it goes 100%, you just really, ran it up. But think of it that way. So if you see the price going down and you see it running down, think like right here. It's like, okay, how far would they really want it to run down? And that's why people started to buy right here. But right now, honestly, I think these are the people that believed they could either be long term and just wanted to grab it, for 34 because they know it's going back to 60, which I don't think that was a bad move to buy that dip right there at all, because you would basically double your money if it go back to normal, but or its all time high. But I believe it still wants to pull back. They want it cheaper, because think about it. What if you were the big banks and you wanted to come think about if you worked for these big institutions, right, and you wanted to take the retailers' money, would you stop it right here and let it go back up? Or would you scare people further and let it keep going down? You'll let it bleed even further. You'll make sure you want to exhaust all their money. You want to exhaust so they don't got no more money left. That might take a month. That might take 2 months. You want to see that they ain't got no money left. And then that's when you come in and start buying it up for the cheap. Because once they don't have no money left, they're willing to sell it for even cheaper. Because now some of them need that money. So now it's like when you ever heard the saying, they sell something for pennies on the dollar now because the person, can't afford it or something. It's the same concept. And then they come run the price back up. So don't panic sell. One thing you can remember is that anybody who was in the crypto space, remember in 2017 when the entire market crashed, right? Bitcoin had hit an all-time high of like $20,000 or like 17, somewhere around there. It was like 20. But then the price crashed. Imagine all those people who bought at $20,000. The price crashed for about 2 to 3 years, 2.5 to 3 years. So imagine all those people that bought at the high at 2017. Matter of fact, let me show you that on the chart. Where we at? Month. Okay, so you see we had about a high of about 20,000 right here in 2017, right? Look at this. Imagine these people who bought right here. They were sick with it. They bought at the high, and all these people just sold on the boom. Now look what happened. The price they stayed underwater. Anybody who bought right here and here, they stayed underwater for all this time, for the 2017, 2018, 2019, the whole 2018, the whole 2019. But guess what happened? 2020 rolled around and it said, boop. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. Like, it took 2 years, but it practically just doubled quick. I mean, relatively speaking, if that was an amount of money that you had in there that you weren't sweating over, look at that. Whoop, quick. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who bought in back here in 2017, if they stayed in and held, it paid off. Even right now, where it's at right now, even where it dipped to at this point, we right here. We all the way up here. So that's about right here from where they got in at. But I'm sure a lot of them probably took profit on this way up. You know, and they probably learned a lot through this period as well if they decided to hold on. But even if they didn't take profit and they still hold on, they still good because it's just going to do it again. Imagine another 2 years where we'll be at. You know, imagine seeing Bitcoin at 88, 90,000. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think they're going to pull it back a little bit more on us. They want to see, I believe, somewhere in this 20 range, somewhere. Maybe we might even get, no, we already broke that 20 range too. Somewhere in this candle, I believe. That would be crazy if they took it down to 12,000 or 13,000. 13,000 is the first sign of where smart money came. Then boom, 18,000. Yeah, that would be crazy if they took it all the way down there. But that's it for this one, man. Remember, keep buying those dips. Also, I want to show y'all something real quick. So this is a more technical thing. If y'all want me to break down the Bitcoin, I don't want to just say crash, but basically like a crash or the correction. If y'all want me to break that down more in depth and compare it to this Wyckoff distribution chart, I think y'all will find that real interesting. But it's basically showing you that Bitcoin is following this same process right now. So basically having a mass run up, they sell it down, they come buy it up for cheap. Secondary test here, run it down again. Basically, they doing the same thing to us. It's all mentality. Buy it up for the cheap, up thrust, dip it down again. Now we seeing lower and lower highs, and now panic is ensuing, and they run it all the way down. Now look at where they ran it all the way down back to the beginning of the run up. So let's see our beginning of the run up. That 18,000 range around there, 20,000. 20,000, y'all. It could be, but just hold tight. You know what I'm saying? Just let it ride. Just let it ride. Whether it's a year, 2 years, just don't invest more than you need to. But I honestly believe Shiba Inu will be going a lot higher before in 1 year's time. In the next 12 months, I believe we'll see something crazy. So just hold on tight. Don't panic sell. Don't get tricked out your spot. Remember, we got the book of the day. Y'all can check that out. Also, my book is available on Amazon. We got almost $2,000 in free stocks and crypto in the description section, so make sure y'all check that out. Let me know if y'all got some other cryptos y'all want me to get to. Shout out to everybody that's been reaching out. Appreciate y'all. Remember, we got our own Facebook group called Private Stock Market Game. We got 1,500 active members in there. Free alerts, giving out tips. We just called HODL. HODL went up over 100% after I called that one in the group. So make sure y'all check that out, man. Also go check the videos out. Appreciate y'all for pulling up on me, man. And the bonus word for this video, code word is, let's see. Business.